that, I'm Arthie Moore and absolutely super excited to be back with you on IBGR.network, my gorgeous, incredible, stunning radio station that I absolutely love and adore. And I must tell you, there are many radio stations I love, but this one actually speaks to my passion. So I'm your host, Arthie Moore, Compassion Leader of Influence, and I'm excited because today we're talking about something that is really dear to my heart, and that is celebrating accomplishments and how that can stimulate creativity. Now, I know that that is one of the most epic things to do, celebrating an accomplishments in one sentence. Absolutely loving it. So I'm excited to be with you wherever you're at. I want to welcome you. I want to hear from you. And if you're listening live or to one of the recordings, you can always connect and interact with us on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, Twitter, but more especially on our website, and that is www.ibgr.network. Now, what's lovely about that is there are so many incredible hosts from around the world, and we're more than just a radio station, we're a network. What does that mean to you? It means that we are here especially to help guide you and support you. So, wherever you're at in your business, this is the station to come to because we are a profit radio network. Everything a business owner needs to start, grow, or exit a business means that you can get it here just at the tip of your fingertips. What's even more exciting, and I've got to tell you this, I have to. We have an app which allows you to connect to all of our shows live. So I'm going to entice you. Please find our app and connect with us. What's even better is you can actually connect and chat to some of our hosts who have that ability on our platform. So what we're doing is looking for every way to use innovation. How can we use technology? What can we do differently to help and guide and support you right here, right now, right at the tip of your fingertips? And I think that's something that is really powerful and important. I understand that innovation is the key. I also understand that many people are trying to understand the balance of innovation. In fact, I'm doing a talk later next month, and the intriguing part is that I did not know a lot about the manufacturing industry. So what I did was I researched the topic, and I thought, okay, that's incredible. I can see what's going on in all of the various industries, and now I'm realizing there's a balance that needs to occur. So why would it be important to research? And I thought, okay, because I then add value to people, and the quality of information that I then proceed to share with them is relevant to them. Now, when you look at IBGR.network, they've created all the information with the different hosts who've got stuff that is relevant to you in your business, wherever you're at, whether you're working in your business or on your business. It makes a massive difference to connect to the right people at the right time with the right information specifically designed for you. Now, what I love about my topic today is that we're talking about celebrating accomplishments and how it stimulates creativity. And I thought, okay, there's so many areas to delve into here because a lot of people do not see the point of celebrating accomplishments. I was just talking to a really incredible person and I asked him the question, what would you accomplish and what would you celebrate from the accomplishments? And he said something really interesting. And I think that is true for a lot of people. As human beings, we are so ingrained in being perfect. We're always looking for what we could do differently, and we beat ourselves up emotionally if we did not achieve to the standard of something we put in our own heads, created expectations for us, and also limited our ability to see the reality of exactly what we have done and the impact it has had on people around us. And I think, you know what? Very simply, that is the human experience. And so if we are going to celebrate our successes, whether it is big or whether it is small, we need to realize that every single thing counts. So why should we do this on a daily basis? I think simply this, because it allows us to create a habit of acknowledging ourselves and then also acknowledging the people around us. See, I always hear people saying you cannot give what you do not have. Now, that is, Jan Roberts will always say that you cannot give what you do not have. And I will always correct him and say, you can't give what you don't got. So I just think that sometimes we need to stop thinking so hard and being perfectionists. Because at the end of the day, I celebrate everything. I grew up with an understanding that I deserve the best. Now, in order to know that I have the best or deserve the best, I need to acknowledge what I've done differently for the day, what I have achieved, and why it is worth celebrating. Now, I've had this habit since the first time I began doing work, and I actually worked with a training company where the boss actually believed that you don't have to acknowledge people, you don't have to say thank you. It's an expectation. He believed that if he paid people a salary, they ought to step up, pitch up, do the work, and get lost. And as long as they're doing everything to the best of their ability, he did not care. But the second somebody did not do something that he didn't like, he immediately was so quick to hurt people's feelings with his tone of his voice and the way he spoke down to them. And I thought, this is what's relevant about celebrating our accomplishments and how it stimulates innovation, how it stimulates thoughtfulness. It stimulates a solution driven, solution focused company with individuals who care about you because you care about them. And so when you look at this very, very important topic, it's relevant in a business because sometimes we overlook firstly ourselves, and if we don't understand that we are worth it and we deserve to celebrate everything big and small, we miss the point of actually adding value to the people around us, and we forget to celebrate them. And if that is a habit that has become lifelong and ingrained in you, how do you change that? I mean, what is the whole point of it? I think that the human experience is the point of it. I think that every single person wishes to feel acknowledged just because they brought value to you. Whether it was a big thing or a small thing, it does not matter. The key factor remains that you will make people feel like they exist, like you see them, you see their work, whether they did something fantastic or it was something as small as they kept to their time. Continuously acknowledging people builds their confidence and their self-esteem. It's as simple as that. And so when I look at it, how do you celebrate achievements? Easily. You share the news with friends, with family, with colleagues. You do updates on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn. Don't forget, when you do that, please tag ibgr.network. We want to hear what your successes are. We want to celebrate with you. We welcome you to tag us because I believe that if we are a network and it's all about people, and my lane is all about people lane and about developing people, then it makes sense that we celebrate with you every step of the way. We don't just help you and guide you to find out where the challenges are within your work environment or in your business. We also want to celebrate the small things. And so we welcome you to join us on those platforms as well. And when I say share the news with friends, families, and colleagues, that actually makes massive sense and it makes a huge difference to the way people feel on an emotional level. Now, I understand mind power. I understand that the conscious and subconscious mind have got no sense of humor. I understand that subconscious belief systems are developed over time by the nuances of the things that people say to us, the way that they either demean us or grow us. Our self-esteem is built in things that people did to us, said to us, encouraged us, guided us, or tried to remove from us as human beings. And when we look at it from that point of view, we realize that when a stranger will like or love the news that you accomplished something, there is a feeling, there is a sense of, I belong. Wow, other people believe in me. And that suddenly starts to build your belief in yourself. And so when I look at all of these different experiences that people have, another area that will help you to celebrate your success is to reflect on the path you took. I mean, think about it. How much work have you put into helping other people grow? How much work did you put into developing yourself? What's the whole point of self-development and leadership and training yourself and going to networking sessions and conferences if you cannot actually see the value that you give to people in that moment was because of the amount of work you put into yourself? That is a sense of accomplishment. That is worth actually saying, wow, I deserve. And I think for a lot of people, they do not believe that they deserve. I mean, and that's a strong point and something I really want to delve into. Because when you reflect on the path you took, you're then able to write down your success where you can see it every day and acknowledge what can I do more of and what can I do differently. And then thank people who supported you because I believe that gratitude plays a massive role. Gratitude helps us to celebrate our wins, and it helps us to feel great, not just physically, but it reinforces the behavior that we want to show up with. And it helps us to face new challenges and opportunities. And think about it. If we fail to celebrate our many accomplishments, we are training our brain to think that what we're doing is not at all exciting or important. I mean, that's a sad state of being or sad state of affairs. So I think, there's so much I want to talk to you about. But I believe that right now, what we should do is take a quick 2 to 3 minute break. And when we come back, I'm going to talk about different areas of what we can build, what we can do to grow, and how we can challenge our mindset. But in the meantime, I welcome you to join us and become a member of our Insiders Network by going to our website and clicking on the Join Us link. And connect with us and interact with us on social media. I'll be excited to hear from you. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Catch you now.